Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? What's happening? What's up, man? What's up? It's your boy MB, man. Live and in color. Yeah, I gotta talk to this dude, man. Hold on a second, man. Hopefully, they don't call right now. We'll leave it alone right now. What's happening, man? Your boy MB, live and in color, man. Live and in color. Live and at the rocks and hear the action. All call to your question to the best of his ability. Mm-hmm. What's up, Lou? You see that new DD 608? Oh my God. Oh boy. People out here saying they the best of the standard size cutout. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put that 608 up there, up there. What up, King? What's up? What's up, MB? I'm here, man. What's happening, man? Did y'all see that new DD 608? Mine's to touch down tomorrow. In fact, can I look at it on this phone? Let me see if I can look at it on this phone. Yeah, mine should touch down tomorrow. I've been knowing about them. Oh boy, my boy, he put some diesel, some gas in there. He's finna run out of gas, man. What's that wrong with that boy? Let me see if I can get my Where's that? Where's that? Let y'all time on in here. Thought I had it on here. I guess I don't. I thought I had it on here. I guess I do not. Okay. Fat and ass fiction is stuck in your head. It should be, because that's what I'm doing. Oh man, come on. Yeah. What's happening, man? This your boy MB, man. Yes, sir. You seen it? What you think about it? Cause everybody watching. I know Josh on here already. MB comes true and correct every time, much respect. I try to. I try to. I think I got a valid opinion. I think I'm the layman. I think I'm the one in the street. I think I'm not in anybody's camp except the brands. Well, for sure the brands I back. Cause I'm not going to sell something that I personally wouldn't run. Major base experience. What's up, Bernard James? You got a boss too. I sent you those put Jace now. Yeah, well, let me tell you, I hope you ain't seen me no pics of the sub because I've been had. I don't know if y'all know this, and I told y'all this downtown. I'm a DD ambassador, man. Not the, but hey, I sell digital design. I knew about the 6 8 way before y'all did. It's just that I signed NDAs, so I can't tell y'all what I know. I know what the 2508 look like. The new one, yeah. I've been knowing about it for at least 3 months. Yeah, yeah. You heard the 2508? You heard it? That's right. Yeah, but the 2508 is Godzilla. A lot of people asking me messages and saying, how did one guy messaged on my Facebook thing, how does it compare against the G7? Actually, it's not in the G7 performance category. The 608 is in the standard cutout. You know how some people say, man, the G7 and the 2508 are what they say? What's the word they use? Oversized eights. What's up, El Fuego? They say they're oversized eights. Well, the 608 is in the standard cutout uh, arena. 7 and 3 is cut out. A little bigger than the ones that got them 7 and quarter inch cut out. 7 and 3/8 cut out. So it's in the standard size cutout category. He's not in the 25 or the G7 category. The only ones in the G7 category is the ZVX8, which is not even worth mentioning. The DC Audio, which all the DC Audio 8 subs have been 7.5 since 2013 for sure. The M3 been 7.5 inch cut out for the longest. Uh, in fact, for a long time, the DC Auto M38 was the only 8 inch with a 7.5 inch cutout. And then the G7 came, and then DC Audio brought his M4, uh, 7.5 inch cutout. The digital designs in the category by himself. There is no 8 inch out there with an 8 inch cutout. The Rampage cutout is 7.3/8 as well. Oh, stay tuned. He coming. B2 Audio ain't playing either. He stay tuned. Stay tuned. The 8-inch subwoofer is the most versatile woof out there. Versatile meaning that it got so many uses. You can get multiples and get loud, but I think you should just go into a bigger subwoofer at that point. You get an SUV. I don't see why you run 6.8s when you can just get some 15s and be done with it. But the G7 and the 608 now in the same category. What's in the category with the 608 would be what's these subwoofers y'all love? Resilient Sounds, Gold 8. What's another one that y'all love scream so much? Sundown, X8, SA. Who else? Memphis, Mojo 8. Try to name those that people just scream a lot. Really think that they for whatever that's they take. Who else is in that category? I mean, pretty much everywhere else you can name is in the 7.3 is cut out. That's what the 608 is. And I've got permission from the owner to test that 608 against anybody. Anybody. So I was like, it's a big king in there with that. And the Sundown has been holding that down for a long time. What do y'all think? Y'all think I should put the Sundown and head to head against a 608? Now, mind you, the X8 V4 has that boy by a substantial amount of weight. I think the X8 V, I'm looking at it right now. I think he is easily top, and I think he's 29 pounds, something like that. Yeah, 29 pounds. Even his larger basket didn't have that much weight because it's the same motor and voice core as the XV3. But he's pretty stout. And I'm waiting to see what mine come in, but I don't think he's that big, body wise. But one thing Josh has shown me is that size don't necessarily mean strength. So I don't know, should I put him in a head to head or let him fight? Should I put him in a head to head or just should I see if the 608 can attain a king title? I think what I'm going to do, and I told Josh today, for sure, we're gonna see if he can go for a king title. See if he can go two 608s? Yeah, yeah. Mm. Price went up though, but did you see the performance features he put on there, man? Did you know the 608 has better cooling than the 8 in the market? You know, everybody else come up with the 8-inch designs, man. You go up the pole piece, it's just a hole of the pole. Air forces down. Some person, I mean, the Sundown on one of their version models. I don't know if it's on the V4. He put channels down the pole on the outside of the pole. Well, DD puts holes inside the pole. 8 of them to be exact. 8 of them. They was on the 2508. And now, if I believe, hold on a second. Let me see. Stay right here. Let me see something. Stay right there. Y'all stay there for me. I'll be right back because I got the old revision. Here. Yes, yes. So, what Joshua did, the 2508 has holes up the pole piece. Not these holes here. Holes up the pole. Well, he extended the pole on the new revision 608 and he put holes inside the pole like his big brother, the 2508. This is the old version. This looks nothing like the new version. The new version y'all will see tomorrow because that boy will be here and I'm eagerly waiting to see him. And just based on me seeing what y'all see and actually having in my hand, I seen pictures of him, but I couldn't share them to y'all. I told y'all, if you go back and live, I told y'all he was getting a revision. But to actually see the video and actually see it in person, I'm like, ooh, the 608, he's got a nice little size on him anyways. For him to be stepping up to and giving him some of the features on the 2508. And are we going any further? Let me say that the 2508 been revised too. And yet and still, no one is making an 8-inch with 8-inch cutout. So there's only two. It's only three, and two of them are kings as well. Can't best them, but they can get up there with them. You know, as far as output as well. He plays a little bit louder longer because of his size and all this cooling he has on him. That's the M4 and the G7. No one else is wanting to pay that money for that custom tooling. They just rather, I don't know what they rather do, but until they do what they supposed to do, It ain't gonna be what you think. Ain't gonna be what you think. But anyway, I was just excited about that. Very, very excited about it. I can't wait to get on my hand. And the 606 got a revision too. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He really it's a reason why DD costs what it costs because he's actually giving you something. His subwoofers like nothing that's out there on the market. He don't use a lot of. He does not use stamp basket open source designs. He doesn't. There's other companies don't use that as well, but he definitely doesn't. Unless you go to his policy here. Let's see. Let's go right here. Let's see what we got going here. Yeah, it is sick. I was just talking about a new 608. It is sick. I can't wait to get on the channel. Uh, Let me see. You talked about what will fit in the truck or car. What about the small like a RDX? Eights as well. Eights, man. Eights are the most versatile subwoofers out there. There's not too much. What's a better? It fits anywhere, and eights came a long way. Eights are beating the 12s that I knew back in the 90s. Straight up, straight up. You could take a kicker with Mo Cone there, kick an old school Solar Brick 12 back in the 90s. Couldn't stand with none of the Kings today. All the Kings today would have their way with them. And they have significantly less Mo Cone there. And I love kicker. But it goes what it says. But stay tuned. I don't think kicker out the fight either now. That's what I'm going to say. Just remind y'all, all I'm going to say is a lot of things that I know I'm not at liberty to say. Say that one more time. A lot of things that I know I'm not at liberty to say. Watch kicker. There's a lot of people out here, boy, look at the 80 and say, why you run eights? Why you stay in that lane? Because see, why everybody keep dropping them? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. Why everybody keep dropping them? Ain't no, why you go to larger size subs? Because I can't put them inside my vehicle. And obviously, a lot of manufacturers, they love eights as well. They keep dropping them, don't they? Keep spending money on them, buying power toy baskets. They keep dropping money on these days, don't they? Yeah. Should tell you something. Particularly where the market is going. People want big base and small space. Let me look in some of this, scroll this down. But you gotta watch me live, they want you to watch a commercial when you come on. Ain't that something? Boy, I tell you the truth. Oh boy, a lot of y'all, but y'all got questions like crazy. Thanks for sewing into me, Brandon. MB comes true and correct. Okay, that's cool. I just seen that dual 15 box. Crazy. Yeah, I truth size. Now, Matthew, that's a small recommendation. I was just showing people that when you really getting a 15 box that's using what most manufacturers want you to use. Like for instance, no, yeah, Resine Sound said, Sundown said. Who else says it? Crossfire said it. 16 square inches of port area. Well, that's a 7.5 cube, which is what 7.5 divided by 3.75. Yeah, that is a small recommendation. Imagine, and I got a commission to build a customer box for two of my favorite subs. One of my favorite subs, Kicker Q Class 15s. What you gonna put them in? 10 cube box. 12 cube box. Yeah, the small recommendation for them is 3.25. And the biggest, yeah, I believe it's whatever the biggest recommendation is, that's what he wants. So imagine the size of that port. And it's just 16 square inches of port area. If you use, see, this is what when I tell you how true sizing. If you use the volume and you use 16 square inches of port area, and you can use more with certain subs, like with DE subs, like 95, 99, 16 is a starting point. That's for rookies. But I was just showing people that if you use 16 and use that volume, your port should look like that. Women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. 1 cube, 16 squares of port area, your port's going to be 1 by 16, 2 by 8, or whatever it is, multiplication division, whatever it's going, that's what it's going to look like. As you increase the cubes, the port must grow with it. The box must grow with it because the port's going to start taking up some of the volume inside the box. So when I scroll through particularly Facebook and I see some of these 15 boxes and 12 boxes, and I hear people saying something negative about the particular sub, and I look at the box, I say they might be better served if they got them a true size box instead of somebody just taking their money. But I'm of the school of thought of, see, I got integrity because I'm backed by God. God owns my business. Jesus owns MBE. So he said, I want you to deal with people in truth. If you can't give them what they're looking for, say, hey, man, I won't build a box. Why? Because I can't give you that. If I can't put in a small recommendation, if I can't put in a 16, can I put in a 14? And then I'm going to let you know, hey, man, I can do this and put it in 14, but you can't get the optimum because you don't have that value that's necessary. Well, can you put it in 12? I won't do that because then you're going to fault the sub and somebody will come and fault me. So I'm not pressed for it. That's why I like being in my garage. I don't have no overhead. When I pay my mortgage, I pay for my building. So I can give you what you want. I ain't got to lie to you to keep the lights on. Hmm. Something about. And let me show y'all something. You see this? Let me see. Yes, yes. Watch this. I'll make a video on this. I had to go for. Oh, I'm gonna pour the water in my lap. I had to make a video on this. Now I'm going to dilute this. I wish I wouldn't. Hmm. Cause it's so good. But you know, let me do this. I can do it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We already talked about that 608F. The F stand for I can't cuss. F y'all. All y'all. I was going to be the DD60F-LL. All y'all. That's what the L stand for. Check this out. I can do a good illustration. I'm going to do this with a body later on. Put your headphones on. Watch this. You see the fluid inside the box? I mean, you see the fluid inside this bottle? This is your subwoofer. This bottle represents an enclosure. Everybody pause and comments and everything. I want y'all to see this. There's 73 people that's watching because you can spread this quickly and you can do this test at home so you can understand why box volume is very, very important. Because that's my product, the box. Watch this. The water inside the bottle is the subwoofer. This is the box. Watch this. Did you hear that? Is it deep? Is it deep? Watch this. Now the sub is going to see all the bottle. Remember the last tone. Let's see your headphones. Listen. God dang, we free airing now. Man, I missed it. I missed it, man. I can't get it right. I got to put the water back in it. The more water, the sub inside the box. This is a resonator. All right? This is what I'm trying to show you anyway. You put the sub inside the box. All right? Oh, Lord. Now, it resonates. The more water I put in, do I got some more water? Oh, yes, I do. Listen. You hear that? You see how deep it is? Now watch this. I'm putting another sub in the same box volume. But I put another, I'm just gonna double it. I'm gonna put what I think is roughly half. Now I'm putting, I think, 3 subs back in. And the same box volume, I'm putting more subs. What do you think is gonna happen to the tone? Did y'all see that? Did you hear that? I know y'all heard that. Please somebody tell me y'all hear the difference. Did you hear that? Because that's what I'm trying to show you. It turned into a whistle, didn't it? Will you agree that's a high tone? Anybody? Gotta get a comment. It's a high tone, isn't it? You see where the water's at. So now you got 2 subwoofers in the same box volume. Watch what happens when I'm gonna drink the water down to here. I want you to hear one more time. Much higher, right? Now watch this. Take a sub out. Volume less, right? Now watch what happens. Now we got 1 sub. We started here. I took out roughly 2/3, a little more out. Now we got 1 sub in the same box volume. The correct box volume. Watch what happens. That's why you shouldn't cramp so many subs in the same space. Because you can and do a cutout. That's why MB has the success he has, especially my truck enclosure. Man, why you recommend 2? Why you don't just throw 4 in there? 4, the tuning gonna go up. That tuning gonna go up. I can still have you tune, but it's not gonna have the same resonation if the subwoofer has more box volume. Fact, not fiction, baby. So when people say, hey, man, why you don't put 4/8 or 6/8? Because I like deep bass. And I don't have a subwoofer. So I ain't trying to just take your money. Cram them all in there and then tell you it's gonna play low. How it gonna play low? When you're using a Helmholtz resonator. You're not using a horn, which when same thing applies there because now the cross section of the area got to increase, keep making the box bigger. It doesn't do you any good to cram more subwoofers in a given box volume. And you say you want deep bass. The bigger the box, the deeper the bass. Brother just made a comment about 10W6, J Audio 10W6. It plays in 1 cube. Will it be allowed as a DD 600 series in 1.5? No. Or a 700 series in 2? No. Why? The resonator bigger. The resonator bigger. The heartbeat of America. Kicker and DD. DD or kicker, however you want to throw it. They know this. It takes space to make bass, baby. It takes space. You be much better served utilizing your space correctly. Don't let people sell you, particularly you guys that got trucks. Don't let, no, I don't care. I can stand it. I don't care who does it. Don't let nobody sell you 6/8 under a seat. 8 6.5. When will it be too big? That's when you go to the TS parameters. Box volume. You don't just cram sub unless you just want all high bass. If you want single and deep bass, then the volume got to be commensurate with the number of subs you got in the box. I'm a DD dealer. I can put 425/8 in my truck anytime I want to. Why you only run 2? Because I want deep bass. I don't want the whistle. I don't want the whistle. I want deep bass. Matthew Gwynn's got in his vehicle, I think he went with a DD18. He could have did 2 in a smaller box volume and got louder. But he wanted to stay below the window line. He said, man, MB, you already built me a box and I like it. I want you to build me a box for 1 supercharged 9518. I'm just going to do 1. He messages me. I think he's trying to make a video. He said, man, this thing is ridiculous. Lows. Stupid lows. Why? Because the sub ain't trying to share the box value. So you can put a mini in there and still hit the lows, but it's not going to hit it like the bigger box sub with the bigger box. And that's why I keep doing these true size videos. I showed y'all what a 5 cube using 16 squares of port area box looking like. That's a big box. Nothing wrong with it. It's going to give you the output you're looking for. But what about companies that use smaller box volumes? Sometimes you don't have that space and you want to use that cone area. But cone area is only going to do so much. That resonator, that box volume is the key. 6.5 cubes, 118. 118. Tell him, man. Tell him what you're doing. I can't wait to be putting the videos. Tell him what you're doing, man. He said he put on the Prime 1200 and it's rattling wide. The resonator is so big. And trying to get us to put 6 more in there, single box on each side, and told he's not understanding. Listen, people, that's my boy. That's my boy. No, I know. Listen. Box volume matters. Don't let nobody tell you no different. It takes space to make bass. I don't care who watching. Now, I'm getting in some people's pockets, but hey, God got me. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Because I ain't got a dog in the fight other than my product, my box. Mm-hmm. But even, mm, excuse me. You knew y'all know I'm always eating something. About the really doing cardio. Unscripted. Unscripted. But even if I was to have a dog in the fight, keep me honest. That will never change. The resonator. That's what the port is. The Helmholtz resonator. It takes space to make deep, meaningful bass. This dude's out there with single subs doing 150s. If that's what you're doing, chasing numbers. I know y'all see the big bills, 12, 15, 18s, and they moving hand flowing babies. Have you ever thought about this? You see how many membranes they got moving? If you do your hand in front of your face like this, it's moving there, right? What if you had 12 hands moving in front of your face? Shouldn't they be doing this? Why are y'all amazed by this? I'm trying to understand. Why are y'all made with somebody to put 12, 15s, E-flow tire, man? Look at that. Woo, woo. Bro, it's 12, 15s in there, man. It's 8, 18s in there, bro. It should be doing that. Why wouldn't it be? You got that many membranes moving. Why wouldn't it be? Had 4X under the seat box. Box was small, was punchy, but load suffered. Always gonna happen, brother. You'd be much better served with 2. Why I want to be louder? Get you one of them get you one of them kings. Oh man, you know what? You know what? I'm fit to end this video. Let me make sure. I want to make sure. I might end this live feed because I want you guys. I'm really trying to help you here. Hold on, let's see something. Let me see if they actually did it. Because my man Will Braun, I think he's on now. No, he's not. Let me go. Let me view the channel. Uh oh, no. That was yesterday. Today's Wednesday. Okay, yeah. I thought they were finna go. I really want y'all. Some of you don't watch this about people actually giving you fat nav fiction. I really want you to go to the Kick Audio channel. I want you to subscribe. Will Braun, Kip Lipsy, those guys over there, whether you running Kicker products or not, they're giving you information you can use in designing your system. I feel those guys are way far more knowledgeable than I am. We might not agree on everything, but they give you information. If you subscribe here, you know I back Kicker. You should subscribe to the Kicker channel. They give you information you can use whether you run their products or not. Now, not just talking about their sub. They're talking about principles of cardio that are not going to change. They are not going to change. I don't care what your favorite brand is. Watch them. Learn. I'm always learning from cardio. I watch a lot of people. Some people, well, I watch them all the way. If you attack me and I ain't gonna watch you. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna watch you. Can't support you and you hate me. That just, I guess, coming from where I grew up at, man. Once you make me an enemy, it is what it is. I just leave you alone. As long as you leave me alone, I leave you alone. But sometimes people have made me an enemy. They should not have made me an enemy. Particularly when I'm sitting there spitting out this truth. Peace. So now was yesterday. So let me get back to what I was. Let me get back to him. Let me see if I can get to some of these questions. I thought I was going to end this live feed. I just realized they did that yesterday. I don't think Kicker has the amount of. I have, since Kicker and I was contacted to now, I have surpassed Kicker in subscribers. And honestly, I don't know why. Because y'all are so busy listening to them clowns on Facebook who are just taking and giving you nothing. They'll come out with a subwoofer. Multiple companies that will come out with a subwoofer and then do something to it, and you'll find it. And then you say, "Oh, you mean try this?" I said, "Why? They ain't did nothing. They ain't did absolutely nothing. Open source designs, blah blah blah, and y'all chase, and then y'all bash and kick them. And kick is the birthplace of cardio. You bash them. DD's overpriced. Every sub DD got. They got a performance level for everybody. I really love the fact that, Lord, thank you, Jesus, let the two heartbeats of America. If they're not the heartbeat, the lungs of cardio. If there's only one heart, they both each one of the lungs of the body of cardio. Kicker and DD. They've been doing this for too long. And some of y'all just love Facebook. And then people raping you and giving you nothing but hype, so sensationalism. Yeah, for real. Spread the word, man. The truth is here. Yeah, I know. Did I know Kicker's a Christian company? Bro, why you think that's my Steve Irving is my brother? Kip Lipsy, William Brown, they're my people. I can call William Brown right now. I can call Kip right now. I won't call Steve. It's too late at night. The man's like 70-some years old. But I can call them right. I can get off this phone. I have talked to them at 9 my time, so it's 8 their time at night, on weekends sometimes. I can call. I didn't talk to Josh on a Sunday at 9 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock where he's at. Why? Because I'm giving people the truth. The truth can stand on its own. I love God, my family, my country, and cardio, and my truck. But anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Uh, oh boy, I got a lot. What is y'all talking about in this feed, man? Good. I'm scrolling my finger, my thumb getting tired. Uh, that new version, Relentless 8 looks pretty decent. I have a Kicker FTA and C12. I seen that Relentless 8 on Steve Mead channel. I seen he had the little thing up there. I think it was on some frequency burps on the dynamics of music. I think it was taking like 2,000 watts. Remind you, this is for milliseconds. A lot of woofers can do that for milliseconds. Because do y'all understand dynamic peaks in music? That means for less than the time it took me to snap my finger, you're gonna rise way high. And it was taking it, man. I seen 22, 27, and it was jump out the box. But let me give you I'm not saying nothing against the sub. Music does that period with any subwoofer. RMS rating means can they handle that power consistently? And I'm not saying that 2508 or G7 can do that either. Consistently. I'm talking about it just stays 2,000 watts on a 2.5 inch voice cord. I'd be boo boo fool to tell you that. But on peaks, on 10s, 6.5, man, sometimes 6.5 on music, 606, it might be while you playing the song, the power you apply might jump up to 1,000 watts for like, wow, just for that second. But they can't put the RMS rating at that. Because root mean square means on average, can that coil maintain this heat consistently? Yeah, thank you, Blake. Just about any decent sub should be able to take 5 to 10 times more power than rated for a couple of seconds. If it's a reputable brand. So when you watch things like that, I want you to watch it with knowledge. With knowledge. Not when you see the number pop every now and then. That doesn't mean, oh, that grill was sick. That grill he put on that subwoofer, man, that was sick. That's man, he woo man. I learned a lot watching Bobby. I learned a lot from watching Bobby. Man, that was sick. He becoming a beast with that CNC machine. Man, that grill was sick looking, wasn't it? Yeah. But I want you to understand something. Even when I do the testing with the steamy thing and I show you doing peaks, it's peaks. Peaks. What you gotta do is look at all them numbers and you gotta average out. And then I will give you that's what RMS is. RMS. Root mean square. Now what it do on peaks, what can I handle consistently without unraveling because the glue's failing. Consistently. Okay? Don't so you'll know. That's what my channel about to educate you. I don't do sensationalism. I do truth. And there's only so much power 2.5-inch voice will gonna be able to take. Period. Even my Godzilla ain't taking no 2,000 watts RMS for no 6 minutes. Not that much power. Not that long. Not that long. Uh, okay, you got 2.6. I got 2.608s coming too, Lord. You know that, man. I'm a DD ambassador, man. You know I got them coming. Uh, you know what's up with I talked to Scott the other day, Lord. I told him, Louis, boy, everybody, I told him I'm gonna make him come out. Yes, arm is what matters. I'm gonna make him come out with 8. He said, "Nah, I don't think so, man." He said, but he wants to. And Louis, he wants to. Hit him up, Louis. Call him. Him and there's another guy got a brother. Hit him up, Louis. I'm gonna make him put a dog in the fight. I'm gonna make Scott. Told him. I told him, Scott. In another year and a half, I said, before another year, I'm gonna make you come out with 8. He said, I doubt it. I said, okay, watch and see. Uh, okay, the Rampage cut out at 7 3/4 too. What's up, Ice Enclosure? What's up, baby? You in there? What's up, man? I meant to hit you up the other day. I forgot. I'm gonna hit you up, man. I got another. You like a little brother too now. I see Enclosures. Y'all go over there and subscribe to the brother, man. He builds Enclosures as well. He's just now starting. Uh, good brother. Good brother. Amp question. I see DD Audio M25, M25A. What is the difference? Fat, not fixing. I think that's a misprint. I'll get on that. I'll get on that for you. There's no M2000. It's the M2500. I don't know why she put A on there. I'll look into that. Okay. Brandon Beach, you talking about the 608 against one? Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see. You talk a lot about what will fit in the truck or car, but what? Okay, I asked that question. Okay, woo boy, I'm way up here. I done talk so much, I got 1,000 questions of it. Woo. Ah, Matthew, I like that. Yeah, Matthew answered that question good. How does chuffing and port noise happen? The port's too small. The port not as commensurate with the box volume. So as the woofer moves and with his X max, if that port area ain't right, that's why people like Sundown tell you 16 square inches for port area. If you build a box for a Sundown X8 using 12 inches of port area, as you go to applying power, the port can't keep I forgot what it's called, it's compression. It's gonna know the port's gonna have more compression than necessary. The velocity air inside the port is gonna start to shoot out, and you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it because the port's not big enough. Hey Chuck, your channel not showing up in search. Have you a link to your channel, boy? I say, do Chuck. Yeah, I told you they coming for you, boy. How many subscribers Chuck got now? Uh, does port position in the box make any difference in sound, i.e. front or back side? Catch my drift. Port position. Fire to the side. Uh, you want to have a port position does matter if the area by the port is not wide as the port. If you got a 3-inch port, you need 3 inches away from any wall surface. 4-inch port, you need 4 inches away from any wall surface. Now, Sometimes you can get too far away from the wall surface and the port can't. Now, the port is not shooting air out, it's just doing a domino effect. So if you get too far away, you might not get the loading that you want. So now there's different kinds of loading. There's SPL loading, you're putting it real close. The frequency gonna go up high. There is musical loading, and it can be changed. That's why I came up with that loading wall concept, where I can build you a wall you can put in front of your port if you have too much air, so your port can activate more air as impact more air than it would if it was playing an open air environment. Like when I play inside this garage, I hear me playing at nighttime in this garage. It's pretty incredible because there's nothing for the port to load off of unless I use my side port and load off that concrete wall. But when I had the subs facing you and we just sitting there looking at it, you know, man, that bass is deep. Yeah, it'll be much deeper in a smaller space because the wave now is just traveling and you still hearing it on the phone. But if you could put it in its musicality position against a loading surface, the bass would get a lot more richer. Because bass wants to reverb. I don't know. Okay. The resonator is the box. Why does Barry Manilow, some people vocal cords and their cabin, how they body is designed, is a resonator. Barry White, who else has a D? We know what Barry White, his voice just has a resonance in his box. Sometimes big men talk like that. But I've met guys who wasn't all that big, had deep voices too. So the voice box has nothing to do but the cavity of the box. It's all up in the voice coil, which is in your throat. So, but port positioning, when people give me dimensions for their box, I'm always asking them, hey man, is this the max? But I asked the guy today, he had gave me 17, 35, 17. I'm asking him, is that the max? If I go 35, 17, 17, is I'm up totally against the wall? Because it may be I need to take you go down a sub because I got 35, 17, 17. You going with this 15. I got nowhere to put the port unless I face it up. And he had a top over the top. So where you might need to go down the sub because if I can build your box. There'll be the right box volume and the port will be correct. But if the port can't load, if the port can't breathe, then you're going to say I did you wrong. Something to think about. Uh, Okay, let me see. Boy, y'all having a lot of comments. Most of y'all listen to what I'm saying based on what the comments are. So that's why I might have 20 people talking, but I got 100 people watching. So I gotta answer their question. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let me make sure I get down there. Oh boy, let me see the DD get low for what they are. Wait till you see the new DD606. You love my boss, don't you? Boy, I got a lot of questions on here, man. Shouts out to my boy Nah, man. Speaker Boss in the house. Your wife watch? Speaker Boss in the house. That's my name. That's my name in the A, man. They call me Speaker Boss. Now, check it out there, the DV, man. Let Speaker Boss build your boss. uh, Drew. TWC's called a .75 cubes ported. Can I fit 200 the seat in 2020 GMC Carrera? You can, facing forward. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can. I think they got in the 2020, and you got plenty of height up on that seat. Get him if you want a box for him. Uh, Ooh. Okay. Best to get a sub design and get towards see if you do a fork. Okay, Chuck answered that question. Good. Uh, Now this dude here, Andrew D. Let me ask you a question. I don't know if Matt Gwynn's talking. Answer this. I know it's gonna be hard. I think you talking about that fourth order. Just trying to figure out a good design to go with before I bid. I list all types of music, country. Then you trying to build a fourth order. You got too many. All your music is different. Death metal ain't got no bass in there. What the heck is death metal? What is death metal, man? Please listen responsibly. What is death metal? You eager to die? It's funny. I'm gonna get on this Christian rant for y'all right now. Y'all need to stop playing with the devil. Think hell ain't a real place. Yeah, I be hearing some of this stuff. These rappers, I ain't getting on death metal. These rappers be playing with it too in hip hop. That's why it's a lot of demonic stuff in there too. I mean, watch what you let putting in your ear, man. Y'all thinking God, these demons singing to y'all and rapping to y'all, and you wonder why you feel the way you do, and y'all think it's a game. Let me tell you, like this Jewish guy told me, it's more safer to believe in God than not to. If I believe in God and I'm wrong, when I die, nothing happens. If I don't believe in God and then and no, if I believe in God, what did he say? What did he say? If I believe in God and I die, nothing happens. If I don't believe in God and I'm wrong, put that pause there for you. Put that pause there. This dude here. Yeah. Don't listen to this dude, indigenous goat. I'm just let you know. I'm gonna give you real here, cause I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian here. If you believe in God and you wrong, you die, nothing happens. And you if you right, you go to heaven. But if you don't believe and you wrong, something to think about. Oh, death metal equals sequel fast kick drum. Oh, so why they call it death metal? What the hell death got doing? What's this fascination with death? I mean, when I was young, I always had this fascination with skulls. And then I started realizing, man, you possessed. You fascinated with death, evil. Be careful, man. That's why I don't let people, when people pick up the box, we always meet somewhere. Because I know everybody watch me, man. We don't think alike. We might have dislike. People that say they like music. Let me tell you why 2 Unboxing 33. People say they like music. I know the story of Satan. Satan was a very beautiful and he loved music. Hmm? Now we ain't what you need to do in this, you need to go to a different channel. I ain't got to debate that. Here we gonna talk about Jesus Christ. If you don't like that, you welcome to leave and then give him time. If you say the wrong thing, I will remove you. Peace. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. But we ain't gotta go to another channel. This channel here, this channel, whether you like it or not, is Jesus based. I ain't gonna let me get close so you can understand this here fully. I ain't gonna never deny him. Never. There's nothing you can say that gonna make me deny him. Long as you keep the cardio, but if you ain't got no problem me talking about Jesus, you can stay. But if you got a problem stating about Jesus, watch your comments because I will remove you quickly. The white man, black man, Jesus, I ain't gonna get none of that. All those comments will get you removed ASAP. Understand me fully. I would not deny my God for no one. I wish no harm on you, but you're not gonna tell me what to talk about on my channel. Because the reason why I got my channel, the only reason why I have my channel is because my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's it. I know what He done did for me in my life. I ain't gonna never deny Him for nobody. I'm 50 years old. I ain't trying to learn and find myself. So whenever I get on this Jesus rant, you don't like it, you're welcome to check out. Anybody don't like me when I get on this Jesus rant, you're welcome to check out. You're welcome to unsubscribe. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, if you don't, I'm not gonna judge you, but if you don't accept Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior, you definitely don't need to be here. Cause everything I do has got Jesus. Everything I do is for my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I don't care if you polka dot. Be careful. Tread carefully. I know your name. Tread very carefully. God say you love your enemy, do well. I tell you love your brother. I'm loving him and let you remain. But watch your comment. The wrong comment will get you removed off my channel. I don't need no one but Jesus. It was just me and Jesus, the subscriber. I'll be fine. Those who are Christian understand me. Those that don't understand this, I'm a Christian. My next door neighbor's a Marine. He a Christian. The one over there is across the street. He's a Marine and he's a Christian. Both of them active. And then God got my back. Jesus. True indeed. Now, back to Carly. What's up, baby? The DMEC. That's why I love Kicker. Jesus and me, baby. Gonna be Jesus for you too. You keep watching. Yeah. When would it be too big? I've always been a single sub kind of. What time? How many long I been up? Oh, y'all got me for 10 minutes. Let me get down to. Anybody got a question? Next 10 minutes, go and put it down here at the end. Go and put it down the end. Is Kid coming out with a solo? Yes, the solo 10 is going to drop later this year. The solo 10 is going to drop later this year. That and the 15, H15. They are in existence. They are in existence. Kicker and MBE, you better believe it. Kicker and MBE is a nasty combo. Let me see. MB, will a DD supercharged sub influence impedance box ride versus a DD sub? Will a DD supercharged sub influence impedance box ride that is not? No, that impedance is going to happen. Box rides you can't predict. Nor, well, I want to answer that question right there. MB is the Q class coming back. The Q class got a replacement. Hmm? What God said I would not be left on the planet without a witness. And put it like this, man. What can I say? Mm. Steve know how bad I want to eat from Kicker. The Solar Barrack is not a replacement for the Q class. I can say that, right, baby? Okay. He know how bad I want Kicker to have a dog in this fight. I can say that, right? Steve know how bad I want Kicker to have a dog in this 8-inch fight. You took out your best contender. He knows how bad I want one. What's his name? Someone saying my sandwich money, right? How long, MB? Steve knew how bad I want a dog in this fight. God said I would never leave the earth without having a witness. Kicker said he would never leave an arena where he ain't represented. That's all I'm going to say. Can I say that? Steve said there would never be an arena in cardio. That's why the Solo X came out. He gave us cardio. There will never be an arena. There will never be an arena where Kicker ain't got a dog in the fight. That's all I'm going to say. I can say that. MB, do you think the Solo XT will be able to fit under any current truck seat with a seat lift? No. Unless you're going to get a 3.5-inch seat lift. Have you seen the Solo X motor? Have you seen that Solo X motor? That same motor's on the 10, bro. You ain't putting that up under no seat in no truck. That ain't going to happen. You ain't putting no Solo XT in the seat in no truck unless you don't care nothing about your truck and you ain't going to see nobody back there but some midgets. You ain't playing. The same motor on the 12 is on the 10. They 10 us stuff. Because his pocket is deep. See how some companies come out and they have the same size motor with different subs? Well, Kicker and DD money is when they give you a different size, they increase the motor size too. Different sub, ain't it? Get your money worth. We ain't gonna give you the same motor here and put it over there and then we ain't doing that. There's a lot of some of y'all favorite manufacturers, look at they got the same motor here. Same motor on the 10, on the 12, on the 15. Y'all screaming like, oh yeah, woo, woo. And all it did was increase up top. Well, Kicker don't do that. Yeah. Q class. Am I lying? The Q class motor, the Q class 12 was bigger than the Q Class 10. Q Class 10 was bigger than Q Class 8. Why? Because our pocket is deep. When we change the size of the sub, we're going to change the size of the motor. Change is real. Fact, not fiction. We ain't playing. Fact, not fiction. Y'all see, just stay tuned. Y'all not listening. Y'all want to have another, okay. Well, bass be louder with the windows down. Okay, wow, I didn't know they were using the same motor. Makes sense to why it won't be an under-seat option. Oh, no. No, you ain't putting that. You ain't putting that 10. You ain't putting that solo 10 up on the seat no truck unless you want to get a 3.5 inch seat lift. You don't want to see nobody back there. Or you going to take the seat out. But you ain't going under no seat. Not with that solo. And that's all I'm going to say. MB, well, you know I can't say much. Well, I know you can't say much, so all I need to do is get the specs and go ahead and build me another one just for 215. I want to refer to two new replacement 15. All right, get you a single sundown ZB612 ported down file fourth order. Single sundown ZB612 ported down file or fourth order for center console build. Ported down file or fourth order for a center console build for a Sundown ZV6. Why you want to do that to that sub, man? I love Subwoofer, man. Ported down file or fourth order for a center console build. How you gonna put a ZV6 in a center console build in a fourth order? I just want to know why you want to do that sub like that. I love Subwoofers, man. Why you want to hurt that sub like that? Why you want to choke it? So you can tell everybody I got a Sundown ZV6 and a 12. Why you? I love right here next to me in 14 wide. Why you want to do that sub like that? Why? Yeah, just set it on the just set it on the seat. Down five so it don't get damaged. We ain't talking about down five so it don't get. I'm talking about why you want to choke it, man. Why you don't give it the box that it deserves? Why you don't let it breathe? You can't. 12 don't belong in trucks that you're gonna take the seat out, homie. You need to get if you want to run the 12, you need to put it in the car or get you an SUV. If you want to, I want to run Sundown. Run the Sundown XA V4, V3, or the U series, or the XA. Yeah, well, what? Why you got to put a 12 in the car? And then they come to me something like they telling me something new. I'm gonna tell you this, Chris Woodard. I'm not gonna answer that question. My answer to you is: do not put a ZV6 imported in the center console. Do not put a Sundown ZV612 in a down file. I don't care if it's down file ported. Don't do it. Don't hurt the brand. Don't hurt the sub. Why would you do them like that? Yeah, it don't sound like nothing. Could it be you got it playing in the shoebox? Could that be the problem? Could that be the problem? MB, let's put 221s in my car so I can be the quietest system in the city. No, I'm for real, man. I put 221 in a Dodge Charger. Not for me. I don't believe in choking sub, man. I love all subwoofers. Even the doo-doo subwoofers I know don't do stuff like that too, man. I'm for real, man. People put stuff in small stuff to it. Now I wonder why it don't sound good. Could it be the shoebox you got it playing in? A center console for a Sundown ZVC. Do you have a Sundown ZVC? Or you just want to see? This ain't Facebook. I ain't clowning you, man, but don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that subwoofer like that. That's a good subwoofer, man. Why you want to do that, man? That don't even make no sense, man. It really don't. With an 8-inch Tony, man, y'all okay? Woo, man, wait, man, y'all got so many comments on here, man. I don't know what. Okay, just set it on the seat. I'm sitting. About my wife said, just set it on the seat. Has DD come out with a 606? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a 606. Stay tuned, man. Didi, man, I love competition, man. I love competition. That's why I love my country, man. Cause that's why I believe in the free market system. We believe in competition. Everybody said DD finna be the center of attention for a while. Everybody gonna be looking at that. And most manufacturers gonna buy they're gonna buy it look at it and see what it do, and say, okay, well, how we gonna stay competitive? Innovation. You know why people innovating cars? We got electric cars now. You know, we started from walking. Y'all do realize we were walking, and then we went from walking to riding horses. Then we riding horses, we put horses in a horseless carriage. Now we got electric cars. Take wake up in tomorrow, not yesterday. Josh has just pushed in an envelope a little farther. Foop, and look at the rest of them. They better catch up. Some of y'all ain't knowing we're close. uh, all jokes aside, I feel that he puts out the best sounding boxes in Georgia. That's my homie, man. It's a lot of boy. Hey, when y'all see that Atlanta, Georgia, man, there's a whole lot of people behind them. That's the whole. That's the real man. Man, look here, man. Jesus, my number one source, and he put this light on me, and then I got the esteem, respect of a lot of people, and that I like that. I like that. It means a lot to me to keep my integrity and stick by my principles because I got a lot of people watching. They got a lot of people watching, and my people got to know from my prior. They watch me. They stay true to yourself. Be real. We got you, homie. Don't worry about nothing. And Jesus told me the same thing. Stay true to yourself and be real. We got you. This eating, see, love, and box, pay attention, learn something. I have to for a fact. You are a beast in the making. You already know. You already know. You know. That's my boy Nard. He's my boy Nard. Yeah. You there. You there, man. You there. Just whenever you gonna sit down and try to learn how to put a box together. And never stop asking about other woofers. It's man, just be cool, man. You can't get no info. You gotta wait on kicker. You can't get no info, man. They want let's put man, they want them kickers. They want them kickers, man. Andrew, he always let me float baby with 4L7 Q10s. They not gonna be able to do it. They good subs. Don't have the motor force necessary. Uh yeah, Damon Brown had made a box for 84 El Camino. Just type in El Camino on my search box and you'll see that box come up. You'll see that box come up. You said, well, somebody said, I didn't know they were using the same motor. Yeah, once you start looking at these subwoofers, man, y'all start seeing, man, all they did was change the basket up top. Yeah, pretty much, bro. That's pretty much. Y'all around there screaming, thinking they the hell of a. They would change the cutout size, put the same motor on it. And y'all say, yeah, this, do this. Man, how many subwoofers you done heard in your life? Well, I went from here to here, so two. So two. You make your decision based on two. Man, let me tell you, let me show you. Hey, step over to the side, baby. Because you ain't got no clothes on. I don't know about you. Yeah, oh man, you ain't got no clothes on. Y'all some perverts. Y'all see that on the table, man? Man, what you doing with that? Playing with eights. Eights all around here, man. Oh, let me show my baby before I close. Let me show my baby, baby. Let me show my baby. Get out. Let me show my baby. This going upstairs for motivation. Yeah. Well, man, what's that? Y'all see it. What is that? Yeah. What y'all feel about that? Somebody, what y'all feel? What is that? You see it. Oh, I get to turn around. Oh, I get to turn the camera. Let me turn the camera around. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. There he is. There he is. Finna come out the garage. I wake up in the morning, it's gonna be the first thing I see. Then when I get my son eating, I already showed y'all the one in the kitchen. Yes, Lord. Yeah, yeah. Y'all hear that? Yeah, that's for the house. That's my home theater. Home theater design. I got them all through the house. No, I got you, baby. I got them all through the house. Q baby. Yes, Lord. I wake up to him first thing in the morning. This is the first company. This the one. This the guy that stamped me, put me on the map. So out of honor, first thing I wake up and I see the morning, is Kicker. And the first thing he told me, "Hey man, you a brand. You're a brand." Your brand. Say 2-year principles. Keep God first. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And here we are. So this is the first I'm gonna go to sleep at night. Probably one of the last things I see before I read my Bible. And I wake up in the morning, it'll be the first thing I see, right, brother? And then when I go in the kitchen, before I go in the kitchen, in the living room is that red DD box. hmm Got another one from the bill too. Stay tuned. But anyway, it's been 60. I've been out here for an hour. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. I don't know if I'm really gonna be able to see y'all tomorrow because I need to go ahead. The reason why we haven't got no videos of music playing is because I need to get the truck. Got something I gotta do for the truck. My boy gonna come over. We're gonna do that tomorrow. That's what he said. So I can get some of these boxes out of here and start showing y'all how these home theater boxes sound, other subwoofer sound. That's why we ain't doing no videos lately. But it's coming. Yes. Oh, Team Chevy heard that this morning. That's all I am, man. I own nothing. Everything belongs to my Lord and Savior. I'm just a steward. Peace.